What's going on, guys? Welcome to the H2O Mechanic YouTube channel. So this is my RC channel. I have another main channel, but this one's only going to be solely dedicated to RC, if anybody's wondering. Now today I'm going to be running two different boats. It'll be over the next two videos, so if you're curious, check out the other videos listed in my playlist. You may enjoy them as well. Now, the last time I took the Impulse out here to my speed run pond, I got 79 miles an hour on 6S. Now, that was paired with a 2100 kV tenshock motor. This is the big 90 mil can. Now, the last run that I did on it, I swapped over to an 1816. It did 75 and I crashed it. So, I was thinking, since I got 79 on the OSC 4416, I had an 1817 ABC prop at my disposal, so I wanted to try it. So a second thing I'm going to do different, rather than running 6500 milliamp HPs, I'm going to try and run the 11300 milliamp. These are a lot bigger, a lot heavier, but my best speed came from the 8200 milliamp 6S pack. It has a power factor of like 4.402 on SMC's website. Now these have a power factor of like 406, so these should give me a little bit higher voltage under load. Now they are going to be a little bit heavier, but the reason why is the 6S brick inside of this boat doesn't like to stay stationary. It likes to slide forward just because of how the boat was actually designed. So I'm going to put these two big 3S packs in the boat, run it on 6S with an 1817. Because I'm going to have a little bit more nose weight, I'm going to compensate and take away a little bit of the trim tab that I had. I had the trim tab set prior to this at 3 millimeters down. So this one was level and this one was set 3 mils below it. Now I have this one set about 1.5 millimeters below it. The idea is more nose weight, there's less need to push the nose down like mechanically with the trim tabs. So that's just my thought, that's just my theory. We're gonna see if it happens. So I'm gonna go ahead, get it all wrapped up, and we're gonna put it out on the water. Got it all ready to go. Now I'm forced to film with my GoPro today. I left my other camera mount at work. So rather than driving all the way back to work, I just decided to hell with it, and I'm gonna use this. So I had this theory. I was kind of curious to know, are bigger batteries better? And that was like the main purpose of this test, because most of what you run are 5,000 or 6,000. Then I get my best speed out of an 8200, and I didn't own anything that was the size of an 11,000 mah pack. So we're gonna see if bigger batteries are better. You know, there may be a happy medium there between weight and milliamps and overall power. So let's just see. This is an 1817 ABC prop. I've always had such good low temperatures as far as cooling is concerned. I didn't feel like, you know, I could go to a bigger prop. I have a nice 3-blade I could try. Oh, she's coming up. That's probably due to the trim tabs not being that far down. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and bring it back in, and I'm gonna put the trim tabs back where they were. This boat loves to have the outer trim tabs level and the inner trim tabs 3 millimeters below those. All right, I went ahead and made the adjustments, put both of them back down. I noticed that with this bigger prop, and especially the temperatures out here today, I'm getting hotter temperatures on the motor. So yeah, so the bigger packs added weight and higher pitch prop may just be too much. because it takes a while for it to get up out of the hole. It cavitates like crazy. But I can just tell at the speed that it should be running versus the speed that it is running, she's really loaded up. Damn it. Maybe I hit something. Damn, it's upside down. Okay. And I also had the rear turn fins a little kicked back, so it may help if I go ahead and pull these up some, give it more to ride on. And she ought to take off like a raped ape now. Push it away. I got myself wet. Okay, let's go ahead and take it in. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do one more quick pass and bring it in so I get an accurate temperature reading. It runs really good. I can't hit full throttle though. Okay. Rather than drain the battery, let's go ahead and bring it in. That should be good temp. I think that's just too heavy. I really do. I think if I could get 2 battery packs that are, say, like 7,600, that's gonna be like the good happy medium between a decent amount of runtime and enough power to get a really, really high top speed, because these are just god-awful heavy. I originally bought them for the catamaran, but you know, we'll see. Let's go ahead and open it up and check temps. Okay, let's go ahead and take this off. No smoke. Let's see what the motor temp is, since it's such a big prop. All right, so we're getting there. 114 degrees. 112 ESC. Woo-wee, yeah, ESC, hot day out here. 120 degrees on the ESC. So the XLX2 is probably 140 internally. That's a lot. And it's probably all due to that 1817 prop. Now, not too bad. We got 71. Let's see, can you see it? Make sure y'all can see that. 71 miles an hour. So 71 miles an hour ain't bad. We weren't able to do anything crazy. Honestly, that was just kind of like cruising. But what I think that prop's probably too big. The weight of the batteries are probably too big. So maybe I need to go down in pitch. So I'm gonna put a different prop on it. Not really sure which one I want to do just yet. But let's take a look at this and see which one of these we want to do. I was thinking that's a 1.7 pitch. I have a 648 here, so that's a huge prop. That's a 648. I don't think I've ever ran that. That may be too much for it. Probably is too much for it. We're showing hot temps, so we don't want to overdo it. But we do have a lot of weight. So I have this Octora 645. And I also have my really bad to the bone 3-blade. I would like to try that, but I think that's just going to overdo it. So I'm going to try the Octora 645, and we're just going to do it for shits and giggles and see what happens. All right, so I decided to make a change. Instead of using the 645 Arctura, because it's just a different style of prop all the way around, I went with an 1814. So an 1814. So instead of a 1.7 pitch, I dropped to a 1.4 pitch. Maybe it'll help it lift, but still with the overall diameter of it, maybe it'll still produce a good top speed. I don't know. I just know if we go to an Arctura, the style of prop that is versus the ABC, the high rake, were two totally different ball games there, you know. This way I can try a lower pitch and just see if it likes it. I feel like the 1.7 with in conjunction with the load of the batteries was just way too much. So we're gonna go ahead, we'll do 3 more laps, and we'll call it a day for this set. Okay, believe it or not, I actually went forward with my CG to about 32% maybe. So we're gonna see. Handles a lot better with that 1.4 pitch. Yeah, nowhere near as fast. It still likes to get out of control though. Gotta go easy in the corners. This thing likes to wash itself out. Good prop. I'm gonna say 1815 may be the ticket, somewhere in between, you know. All right, this will be the last hit. I'm gonna say it did 66. Huh. You definitely can tell there's nowhere near the insane amount of load as there was. But I didn't know what my battery voltage was on these things, so I don't want to run it too long. We'll go ahead and pull them out now and see what the battery level is. Okay, let's see what my temps are here. 115, batteries are 111, ESC 110. Okay, yeah, look at that, holy crap. We literally got the same exact speed out of that prop. That's ridiculous. I got 71 again with a smaller pitch prop. I think the batteries, they're like twice the weight of those over there. I think that's what it is. It's just so heavy. It's found its limitations as far as the weight of the batteries go. Okay, well, is what it is, I guess. Well, I guess I learned what it is I needed to learn. Are bigger batteries better? No. The limitation, 71 miles an hour. Didn't matter if I had a 1817 or an 1814. I went down 3 numbers in pitch and still achieved the same exact mile an hour. So to me, that now becomes a limitation on the weight of the boat and the amount of drag and all that. I'm sure the 1817 could have went faster, but at that point, I'm just stressing the motor. You know, I'll have to go back at the end of this video and look at the amp draw, and I will post that on the screen for y'all to where y'all will see the data from an 1817 versus the amp draw of an 1814. But before I end the video, I want to go ahead and see what the voltage is on these big packs, because we ran this for quite some time. I mean, probably 8 minutes of runtime in total. So I'm kind of curious to see what the batteries are at. Okay, so the SMC HP is 11,300 after 8 minutes of runtime. We got 3.78, 3.79. They're smack dab where they need to be. That is awesome. So you do get a lot longer runtime out of bigger packs. So if you want to run a lower pitch prop and just get longer runtimes out of it, then by all means get you some bigger batteries. SMC actually has these on sale for almost 50% off on their website. That's why I bought these. They were like 52 bucks or 56 bucks a piece when they're originally like $97. So you can buy you some really good, really big batteries. Or if you wanted to build you, say, like a 26 or 27 inch boat, run like 3,300 kV motor and build you a 3S setup, these would be really good for like a 3S setup, like 3S bricks, you know. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here for the Impulse, and I'm gonna be pulling out the Cheetah, so that'll be the next video coming up in the next day or two, so stay tuned for it. So thank y'all for watching. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up if you haven't already, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. I will see y'all on the next one. Peace.